Go. Hopefully. Hello. I think we're live now.
Right.
Hello, Alan. How are you?
I'm good.
We on? We've got a delay. That's what happens here. Everything's delayed.
That's
so
me.
I can, if you're naughty or do something
You can
naughty, I can pause it and then edit it out. No, I can't. How have you been?
stop. Good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good, man. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the Geordie Shred. Are you really from the Geordie lands?
I am.
Wow.
I am. Me and Nigel.
Both from Geordie lands.
Well, I'm more authentic than he is. If you're watching, hello Nigel.
Hello, Nigel. You're not authentic. Just remember that. Came from him. If you can't understand, Alan,
It's okay.
CC, closed captions.
It's normal.
It's normal.
It's
I will
alright.
translate. Now, Alan, we just had a lesson before. You'd never played.
Never.
Unbelievable.
Never.
And now,
Half an hour with you, and I'm ready.
amazing.
I'm ready to play live for the first time.
What do we have with us today? We have some Gibsons. It's all about Gibson with Alan. Have you ever played a Fender ever?
No.
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 Why is that? It's just
Why would you? Really? You've got
when you have a Gibson
everything you need in these
in this one piece of
wonderful guitars.
wood. Well, you've got a Les Paul Standard,
Yeah.
a modern one.
Which year is this?
That is, flip it over. I think it's a 2011. That's an 11.
Right.
That goes to 11, that one.
Good. It should
It's,
as well.
It does. And this one is a traditional, and this is a 12. So these are almost,
Brand new.
yeah, close.
But
A
they're
boy and a girl.
They don't have the push-pull stuff.
I think that one I think 13 is the year that they came
Right.
out with all that sort
And
of stuff.
the
so-
mini tunes and stuff like, which I
Yeah.
hated. Sorry, Gibson.
Yeah.
Hated them. As did
They're
everybody
dreadful.
else, actually. But
I
never
think
mind.
that's almost what put that company
The
into
mini tunes.
just about bankruptcy.
Yeah.
So,
It wasn't the best idea in the world, but anyway.
no, that's a straight up bad idea. No, 13 is when they came out with the push pulls, and 15. Well, they had the robot stuff a little bit earlier, but 15 is where they decided to make every single model a robot and put the robotic tuners. And boy, that sold well for them. Did that?
And
Incredible.
Jack the prices up as well.
And jack the price up.
Yeah.
Take
Awesome.
take what's been selling well for you for 60 years.
Change it, jack the
Change
price
it
up.
and double the price.
Didn't
Well,
work. But
hopefully that person's been fired. So,
Doubt it.
Alan, now you're around town playing in a variety of sexually explicit acts.
Oh, no, that's the other stuff.
Oh, that's the other
I
stuff.
can't talk about that.
Okay, but you're doing covers and things.
I am.
And what's the band?
There's a couple of bands. There's a band called Daze, which is metal covers, which are playing at Max Watts
At
in
Max
a
Watts.
few weeks,
Yes.
in March.
And what was the band called again?
Metal Daze.
Metal Daze.
Daze, D-A-Z-E.
D-A-Z or Z?
Z.
E. There we
Z.
are. Cool.
And Sonic Circus, the originals band. We don't have a gig for that, but
Is that with
Google
your buddy Vic?
Vic.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
he's
Vic.
back. He's managed to stay in the country longer than
He is,
2 or
yeah.
3 months.
yeah, I think he's going to stay this time. But if I'm the Geordie shredder, he is just the shredder.
He is just straight up shredder.
Yeah,
He has a little problem though with immigration, doesn't he?
but we can't talk
We
about that
can't
one.
talk about that. They keep kicking him out. No, he just keeps deciding to leave. I don't know why. Why, Vic? Why? Don't go. Cool, man. Well, let's have a listen to these beasts. What sort of sound level have you got there? Oh, that sounds pretty bitchin'. Let me just have a look at our levels and make sure we're not going to blow everyone's ears out. That's not too bad. I reckon we could almost just notch that up just a touch. Just try it one more time. Cool.
Good.
That is just
Nice,
straight out raunchy.
Yeah.
Let's do some sort of chord progression-y thing, and then we can talk about these shredding licks that you're playing. What sort of chord progression do you want to do? Do you want to do some Floyd or some Top or some Floyd? Show me that. I can't remember it.
So it's...
That's it. You can have a whirl first if you like. Listen to that ring. It bloody sustains forever. It sustains forever. That's sweet. That was the chord progression. I hope that sounds all right. What do we have? We have 50,000 people watching us at the moment. I hope.
And all you can smell is cheese. You smell cheese?
In cheese. Here?
Yeah. Cheesy blues licks.
I do smell some cheese. And that's what I love about you. Cheese. This is high quality cheese. So Alan, when you were doing all this tapping and with your teeth and whatever you're doing, what the hell are you playing? Because when I think of that chord progression, which is, if you've just tuned in, it's the comfortably numb chord progression, is that right? It's B minor, A, G, down to E minor.
Yeah.
Straight away, I'm thinking key of B minor or the key of D. What are you thinking of when you are soloing over that?
Pretty much B minor.
Straight B minor pentatonic?
As you know,
yes,
you have tried to teach me theory and I'm useless at it. So I just stick...
Picked up pretty well on that lesson we just did before though.
But blame the pupil, not the teacher.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm pretty much doing just B minor stuff there. Pretty standard.
Don't hate the guy.
Like Dave Gilmour. When you listen to him solo, he predominantly sticks to pentatonic
Are you
licks.
sticking around the
Yeah. So I went up
that area of the guitar?
I stuck there, and just because I was feeling a bit adventurous, I went up to the other.
So are
position,
you here?
which is that's my other comfort zone.
Right. So another the same shape, or this shape?
It's that shape. Whatever that shape is,
All right.
in pentatonic line. Probably that's the first.
Are you
position,
putting
isn't
that note into it?
it? What's that note? Sometimes.
Okay. Cool. Do you have a favourite pentatonic lick?
I mean anything around. And I play. I do that.
Oh yes.
Yeah. That's my Van
That's
Halen
the bread and butter.
stuff.
I like Mr. Halen.
I like a bit of Van Halen.
I've been watching.
He's a very
Van Halen
bluesy player
lately.
as well.
He is a bluesy player. He's amazing. Well, look, that is the Gibson. Hold him in the light. Speaking of light, I haven't got my super powerful, all-conquering light on, which I'll switch on in a minute. But
I like this guitar.
yeah, it's cool.
Very
That's
nice.
a 2011 standard, and this is a 2012 traditional. Now what we're going to do is we're going to flick. It's all things Gibson. I'm going to leap over and turn an extra light on, and look at that. Oh, almost fell over. And now we really look good. Look at that. Hold it up and
335.
hold it to the light.
Yeah,
Sweet.
that is
Nice.
the beauty of that. And
Emma's joined. We always have to say hi. Hi, Emma.
hi, Emma.
She's from the Wiggles. Emma from the. Do you watch the Wiggles?
No.
Emma.
Well, I'm sorry.
Emma's the bee's knees of the Wiggles, let me tell you. Okay, so we're going to switch. We're going to go. Well, I was going to say hollow body, but one is not a hollow body, but they're both 335s. Whoa! Unplug that. Look, what the hell, Alan? Which one do you want? I'll give you the option.
Should I?
I'll take this one.
Go on.
Go on, grab
I
it.
would
Go
love
for it.
to have a go. at
Go
that.
for it.
I love 335s.
I'm going to go for the studio. Excuse me there, sir.
Probably needs a tune.
Let's go to tune it. So, while Sir Alan is doing a... Oh, you got one? While Sir Alan is doing a tune-up, I'll tell you what we've got here. We have two 335s. One is from 1989. I'm just going to turn the volume down while we tune it. And it's a studio. And the studios came with no F-holes. Okay. Kind of like the BB King, but I think these are actually hollow. There is some hollowness in there. I could be wrong though, but I think they are hollow. No F-holes. And in Alan's Geordie hands, we have the 2000 on the dot Y2K edition 335, and that's a beautiful little guitar.
It is. That's a lovely top.
Very
one.
light, yeah, lovely
Yeah.
top. Old school
Rings.
Grover tuners, and resonates quite well. And quite light because a lot of them kind of weigh around 4 kilos, but this one's like 3.6 or something. So let's have a listen. Oh, it has a beastly roar. Alan,
It's got a nice
perhaps
snarl to them.
a raunchy chord progression. Do you have anything in mind?
I don't know. We could do.
What do you
like
do,
we
could do
should have probably
some top.
done it on those guitars.
We should have.
To be fair, if we
That's
had planned
okay.
it properly.
That's all right.
Yeah.
We'll go as easy. The Lagrange riff.
Yeah, go on.
All right, let's do that. Well, you can
You know that
you can rip and shred. pinch harmonics. Take it to C if you want.
Yeah. See?
The turnaround.
Yeah.
Very nice
Very
sounding
nice.
guitar. Where did you get that guitar, Alan? It's right here. It's
It's
right here.
Go on,
the
show me the diddly diddly.
Diddly diddly diddly.
I was
What the
enjoying
hell am
that
I
one.
doing? So
Some kind of triad thing.
I think that might have been when we went up to see. Oh, no.
Yes, that
So I'll just check my tuning, but so
was it.
in that.
Triady thing.
It's just a little Hotel California thing
Ah,
that I've
yeah,
stolen,
yeah.
so which you can do pretty much anywhere. But that particular progression, as you were playing mostly A minor, pentatonic over the A, which is a good thing to do.
Sticking my safety again.
Yes,
you know.
well, there's nothing wrong with that.
In my world of cheese. Just around here.
That's what people want to hear. They don't want to hear. They don't want to hear extra notes. They want to hear the cheese that you turn on Gold 104 and you're like, oh, I like that.
I can do
that
that.
shit.
I can do that.
That's my stuff.
But again, you know, Billy Gibbons.
He's got
pretty
the.
much.
You've got the harmonics. Show me some of these pinch harmonics.
I was trying to
How do you do
pinch
that?
them out, but Now that's just side of the pick. Side of the pick, a bit of string.
That's nice. That's a sweet sound.
And obviously, the more gain you have, the better things sound anyway.
Yes, that's true. Here's a lesson for you. As much gain as mummy and daddy will let you have in your house.
It's actually not true. You think that when you're learning, you think crank the gain up, and then you realise that when you actually get to play gigs and things like that,
you need to
keeping
knock it back a bit.
Gain down is actually really beneficial.
Now, children,
top tip.
If you want a top tip, Alan does a shitload of gigs. He'll do anything to get on stage. Didn't you even do a jazz gig?
I missed a gig actually. I've got a gig next Saturday as well.
Oh,
so at
whereabouts?
Canadian Bay Hotel.
The Canadian, down the coast.
Yeah, down
Canadian Bay, full of Canadians.
Yeah.
Bonjour, as they say over there.
So.
Comment ça va?
Because the other band would kill me if I didn't mention that one.
Right. Well.
It's good though.
That's a nice machine.
This is a beautiful guitar.
It is. It's very sweet.
You know, I really want a 335, and I've tried pretty much.
I've got one right here for you.
I know.
You sound good. It looks good on you as well.
Yeah, the
big
remember,
guitar. It's the most important thing.
It's about the look.
The only thing I would say about soloing over that sort of stuff is, of course, you have your pentatonic, but when I think of A as a blues chord, which is mostly A7, I'm thinking in the key of D, because it belongs in the key of D. So I get to add my extra.
Over the ear.
Extra notes. So I could put... I can put a B minor pentatonic scale over that as well.
Yeah, that works as well. See, the problem I always have doing that is I end up wanting to fall back on the roots.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah.
And even in that position, my tendency is to fall back on the B.
Yeah.
You know, it's just I think it's just practicing it enough to learn where you need to fall. You know.
Yeah. Fall with your root. That's if you've been drinking, that's what happens.
Well, there's was it Matt Schofield? He says he sort of glides past the thirds, and he's a phenomenal guitarist.
He's crazy good. Next week I have a young Neil Hawker coming in, who is a bluesy gentleman, and he understands all about this third stuff.
Good.
Third stone from the sun. In fact, I do know a Matt Schofield lick.
Go on.
Now, if you're playing this is in the key of D, weirdly enough, but say the chord is A7, so you're playing an A7, right? Right, so you can play an A blues scale over that.
Yeah.
Or I can play a D major scale over that in this.
Yeah.
But the chord of G major also sits in the key of D, and what he does is he'll play a G major triad.
Yes, yeah. I've seen
so if you play that chord, so he slides up that triad.
And it really doesn't sound.
It sounds
anywhere odd to the ear,
it's a bit sort of Santa. Kind of works quite nicely. A little bit Santana-y. So that's his magic trick. Is he, no matter what chord you take, he'll go down a tone lower and play the major triad. If you play a major chord. So if you're playing an A, you'll play a G major. If you play a B.
You've just completely revealed his trick, and if he's watching, he's going to be like, you have just blown me.
Let me tell you, there's nothing but tricks. Now, Alan, we need more guitars. What time is it?
I don't know.
We've still got some time. Should I just go grab a couple?
Did you mention give the details about these? Because this is a beauty as well.
That's a year 2000 ES335.
And it's got the ring.
Alan Geordie Sunburst Do you have sun where you come from?
No.
Nigel was saying he went to visit his relatives and they sit in their house and they look out and they go, "Looks like rain today."
Like yesterday.
I shouldn't laugh. It's a lovely country. I love London.
That's why we're all white.
Ooh,
and I mean really
you
white.
had a drug habit there, Alan. But no, well, I have the same background. And this is from 1989, before you were born, Alan. This is an ES335 Studio. I hope we're all in sync and audio's going. Emma, you're watching. Please tell me if things sound terrible. Okay, well, what I might do...
Can I try that one?
Yeah, let's switch. Why don't we switch it up? It's got a beastly sound. It's got the... I think the humbuckers have been changed in that.
Right.
So...
It feels different on the scale or the... I don't know what it is.
Well, it's very stripped back, so we've lost the binding on it. They didn't come out with binding. They didn't come out with F-holes. So it was kind of like the Esquire Telecaster of the time. Right. So if you couldn't afford the 2 pickups, you went with one. So if you couldn't afford the F-hole variety, you went with this. And then they got rid of that model for years and years and years. But
it's good though. It's not massively heavy, is it? So
there is some hollowness in there.
Yeah.
There's some shallowness.
What's going on with the plate on the back? But
sounds great, boy, says Emma from the Wiggles. Thank you, Emma. I'll tell you what. What about some psychedelic-y type... Oh, wow, I'm through a different amp. Okay, this is interesting. What's the purple haze in the solo? The backing chords. It's
I think it's the same as the solo. Oh, it does change.
I think it's let's take that as
okay. Let's do that one. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Ready? tapping.
Oh! Wacky do. The only time I ever want to hear tapping is when I'm watching the UFC and someone's tapping out. But Alan, you're a bit of a tapper from way back. Tap shoes on.
You need more gain to do it.
Yes.
Oh, the old tapped harmonic.
I like that. So
stacks of gain to make them ping out.
Yeah, we don't have enough gain. What equipment are you using these days? Let's talk gear.
That's I use an EVH 5150 head.
Right.
Which is
that there has some gain.
It does,
folks.
It's a beautiful, and I'm too scared to turn it up above half gain.
Jesus Christ. Does that, if I came to see you, would what's left of my hair just...
Well...
That's what happened.
That's what
you turned it up to 6.
The first time I switched it on, I lost all my hair.
Ladies and gentlemen, the first time I knew Alan, he had one of the great afros. The hairiest man I've ever seen from England.
And then just dropped onto my back.
Like a gorilla of rock.
But I tell you what, I'm really I'm trying to gravitate more towards the electronics. The Helix.
Okay.
So the guitar modelers, which I've sort of struggled with for about a year to actually get a really good tone out of it.
I have big problems with modelling stuff,
I'm getting there because you can literally just plug it straight in. Because the problem you always have at the gigs is getting a good mic'd up sound. And a lot of the sound engineers are well onto the Helixes now.
Really?
Yeah.
So are you running into the PA or?
Yeah.
Right.
Yes, you literally just take the feed directly out to the PA.
Right.
And there was a band that played at the Hard Rock Show gig, I think Damnation's Day, and they just went straight in. All had Helixes straight in.
Wow. Okay.
And it sounded awesome actually. So,
wow. All right.
So that's modern technology.
That's modern technology.
But these things are
share your comments.
Timeless.
If you
timeless.
Look, I'm an old-fashioned gentleman. I like things from the 50s, plugged into things from the 50s. Hey buddy, how you going?
You doing a podcast?
Yeah, we're live, but that's all right. You can say hello. Do you want to say hello?
Say hello.
Do you want anyone you want to say hello to? We're going around the world at the moment.
To the millions
of people. Is there anyone in New Zealand? Anyone up the road?
Yeah.
All right, time's up, buddy. Get up. Thanks, Jacob. See you, buddy. That was Jacob. That's my shop assistant for the day. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, I
probably sell more guitars than you.
Man,
sorry.
Why would you not buy one from that charming little 6-year-old?
I would.
I went and saw Mr. John McLaughlin a few years ago, and I was a bit, I'm a huge fan. Early 70s, Mahavishnu Orchestra. The guy's a great player, and he came out. He was playing with Chick Corea, and he came out, and he was using a pod straight into the PA, and oh my God, did it sound dreadful!
Dreadful,
it
really?
was dreadful. Oh. Yeah, it was absolutely.
Did you tell him?
Well, no, I was having a beer, and I just thought, son of a bitch, and I threw the beer at him, just missed him.
Was
hit
it the
Chick
pod,
Corea,
or was it the sound?
It's a little bit of everything. I mean, he's kind of, it's just, I don't know. He has his moments, and then he has some terrible moments.
Well, the modern modelers are actually very good. There's obviously the Axe and the Helix, which are probably two main competitors. There's another one called the Head Rush.
Okay.
And they're very, very good. So I tend to use this 4 cable method for the EVH. It's got MIDI control as well. And
that's kind of cool.
Very good.
We have Cam Stevens and Simon Cotter who have joined. Do you know Cam Stevens? He's a fellow shredder.
Oh.
He's still got his hair, so he obviously hasn't used the EVH.
Yep.
And Simon Cotter can't hear anything because he fixes amps all day.
Oh, right.
Yeah, he's like the best amp repairer around, but he's deaf.
Right.
Yeah. So you have to...
Is that why you...
Hi, Simon, how are you?
Presumably he's hearing this.
No, he wouldn't. No, I'll have to caption it later. And that's not because of your accent. It's just because he's deaf. Well, that's about it from us this morning.
Thanks for having me along.
Yeah, thanks for coming in, man. That's awesome. Awesome playing. So, just quickly, tell me where you're playing and who with.
So, I said this Canadian Bay gig next Saturday.
Saturday night, Canadian Bay Hotel.
There's a Metal Daze gig. I think there's one at Eddie's, and I think it's in March. But just go to the Facebook page, Metal Daze. You'll find out.
Metal Daze.
And there's a big gig at Max
I'll put the link on later. Metal Daze.
It's going to be an awesome gig with I think there's a Metallica band and a Iron Maiden tribute band as well. So that would be an awesome night. Great venue as well. And Eddie's is a fantastic venue as well.
Where's Eddie's?
It's in Moorabbin. Eddie's band room in Moorabbin. No, that's awesome venue.
Okay.
Well.
Eddie's in Moorabbin. Do you need a knife to get out of there, or is it safe these days?
No, it's actually a lovely place.
Gentlemen's.
Really
okay, we like Eddie's. Hello. Well, I'll write up all the links to this sort of stuff. Thank you, Sir Alan.
Thank you.
Charmed. Thanks everyone. We'll see you next time.
See ya.
Bye bye.